Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to City Skylines Mass Transit. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because I'm certainly excited to be back on the channel where we're hopping into a brand new series called City Skylines, which is a simulation game where you are mayor of your own city and you build that city up and work your way up by controlling taxes, your loans in the city, your economy, your everything really, to basically create your own city with all the needs it needs. You can add fire stations, police stations to regulate crime, medical centers, cemeteries, industrial areas, all sorts of kind of stuff. As you can see right here, here's the mass transit expansion pack, which brings you a bunch of different new transportation ways. That way you can transport people a lot easier and hopefully minimize the traffic in the city. As you can see, I also have Park Life, Industries, Sunset Harbor, different things like that. That might also come into effect. I'm going to focus though heavily on the transit part of the game. So let's jump right into a game. We're going to create a new one, choose a map, and we're going to actually go with a mass transit map. It's going to be the seven lakes we can use, which will be good for our water and our sewage. Definitely there's a lot of forest as well, not as much oil, so we can't do as much with industry. And we're gonna go ahead and go with the name of Lake Forest. Interesting, very little interesting name for this city. We're gonna go ahead and load right into the game. Alrighty, and as we are in our city, we have a starting account of $70,000. Here's our lake setup. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lakes. Definitely something we will work at doing. We're just gonna start off. I like to do it's called a well, it's a very easy way to start your city off, and it's what's called a battery. If you watch Conflict Nerd, which I will link his channel in the description down below, he is an awesome person at this. He knows exactly what needs to get done in a city. He has created so many cities, and yeah, most of my stuff is going to be based off of him. Not the whole entire city, but the way he starts a city is very significant in this factor, because it just gets it done quicker. You're able to regulate your city a lot easier in a sense, and yeah, that's something. So we're gonna start off. We have a little one-way road going here through the city, one-way traffic coming off of the highway. And actually what I did at the beginning is I connected these two highways right here with a single road, and that actually gave me access to a one-way road and all of this six lane and 4-lane roads as well. So we're gonna go ahead and build off of this, which is known as our battery. We're gonna build both ways at the start. I'm probably not gonna use that, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that. Okay, so this is kind of our start of a battery. Easy way, because it has a ton of zoning that we can use. And at the beginning, I'm actually gonna go ahead and zone. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. If I want to go any more. No. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and zone this area right here and this area. And I'm going to take this as well. And then I'm going to put our industry right over here. Not too much of it at the start. I do not want that much. And then I'm going to get us some commercial to regulate in between everything. As I said, not too much. I just want to be able to connect it over. And one thing we're also going to need to start is water. So I'm going to go ahead and plump up a water drain there, and a sewage outflow pipe there. No, I do have green cities, I believe, or some sort of add-on that gives me this inland water treatment plant, and that is something I do want to use sooner or later, but I don't want to use it right now because I just want to focus on, even though it might give me better pollution area, I do not want to use that yet. I'm going to go ahead and get our pipes lined up with the roads like that, and then also let's just get a quick connection here and a quick connection here. We are going to be in need of some power right off the start, so it looks like I'm just going to go ahead and throw a wind turbine here and a wind turbine there. Note that there is really no wind areas that I can place this in. And then we're just gonna go ahead and let the game run. We're gonna let stuff start to grow in so we can figure out where we need to place our power and everything. It's not gonna have it right off the bat, but I do want this stuff. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it here to here, and there we go. If we need to connect it from over here as well, we can do that. That's gonna be very good. Note that the power is only producing 2 just because of the wind, and it looks like we're starting to get some demand in. We're starting to get some population growth. Here's industry, and here's some commercial. Those are definitely not going to have power across there at the start, but that is why I've kind of connected it, hoping. Actually, let's just get rid of these bits right here. We do have a little bit more demand for industry. We're just gonna let that grow in off the start, and then I will probably just add a bit more there, and then a bit more commercial there. I do want to get these full outlines in commercial kind of right there, give me a little boundary in between the two. But next, I think what I'm gonna do is well, we are in need of power. Oh, this is not too bright. Let's see here really quickly. Alrighty, so what I have done is I have gone ahead and mixed up my layout really quickly because we did have a little issue, and I do need to get a power plant in here somehow, because these are just not doing what we want them to do. So really quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and expand this over like that, like so. Add this in. I'm gonna take that out. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and plop a power plant in right here, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and de-zone everything there. Actually, that shouldn't matter. Alrighty, that way we do have some power, and the power is solved, and I do not have to worry about these right here. Now stuff's gonna start growing in, and I'm going to be able to work with my city a lot easier than I was before. We're gonna have our little industry area down here. The reason I did the commercials, I just want to put a boundary in between the two. That's just really gonna help me with the pollution and the sickness. Also, I'm just realizing right here. There we go. 4 blocks is kind of a very good way to do it, which is just gonna help me start off really well. And then we actually are running a little low on money, so we're gonna need to get people in the city very quickly. We're just gonna go ahead and expand here and here, just like that, and right up here. Take that little bit out. That way we can just get some people in. We've got a little bit of industrial demand. I'm gonna put some there, and that's building up here. I really want to lead towards more of doing the industrial here, since we do have this massive outflow pipe right there. That'll just help us out just a bit. Now we are really growing in people, and to reach a little hamlet we need almost 80 more people. We're getting that about a week. Hopefully we can grow very quickly. And now it's really just a waiting process because our power's good and our water and sewage is very good as well. So that is handled. Except these people do not have water. Okay, we are creeping just a bit. We almost have our demand. There we go. We reached a little handling of taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, education, and the buildings for them as well. We're gonna go ahead and pause real quick. I do want to make a bit of an expansion here, just so I do not mess up some stuff. Okay. I want to try to limit the amount here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, get my refund here. Here, I know the zoning is going to be absolutely terrible for the moment, but here's my plan. I've gone 30 units. I can go ahead and go over here. I've gone 30 units, right? Let's find the midpoint. That's about 15. If I connect it here, I have a good 15 units across, which gives me a good distance. Now the zoning is definitely going to be a bit weird, but what I can do is I can do this and have less interchanges here. I had 4, now I have 3, and that really just helps out overall. And it will make sense in the coming, and I start to build up more and more. I'm just gonna go ahead and add back in all of my zoning right here, and I'm gonna treat this road like an avenue, and I'm gonna treat this one sort of like an avenue as well. Alrighty, so let's just get this going. I do want to use this as industry almost. Right here we do have a creep, and then right here just like so. And then just a nice barrier of commercial, even though we really have no demand. We are in need. I'm just gonna go ahead and here as well. We're gonna have a street going there. Go ahead and put one more street in, and then continue our battery like this. And I might as well just go ahead and mimic it. That way I don't get comments about it looking very weird, even though it does look weird. But that is what a battery is, folks. It's a bunch of really boxes. It's basically a grid layout, and this will help us in the coming. All right. Go ahead and take that out really quickly, and then bring this down to here just like so. And now everything should work fine. Power is connected across, which is great. Now stuff just needs to grow in, and then we're gonna go from there. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and zone this, dezone this, and have commercial going right here. Actually, I don't want here. There we go. Okay, now that stuff will grow in very easily and sufficiently. Low demand here and there. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna make this some sort of area. I just realized we're not doing so good. We do have taxes, so we can up this to 11. 11% is a good percent because you're not gonna have so many people leaving. Now I have upped it to like a 13% once, and that was not the best idea. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a garbage thing, and what I'm thinking really quickly is I have this dirt road, and I want to go ahead bring it out something like maybe kind of like this. Actually, let's go 10 more units. And I just want to plop it on this dirt road. That way it's away from everything. It's by the water, even though they're not going to dump it there. It definitely makes it much easier. So our garbage flow is going to be fine. And it also doesn't need power or water, because it's a landfill. And let's go ahead and check out this. No, we are not able to do anything yet for education, healthcare, and whatnot. So here come our garbage trucks. And what else? We have a large spike in residential. Let's go ahead and get this covered. Oh wait, I'm gonna go ahead and fill all this up. Residential, as well as this top bit, and as well as this side bit. So everything can go on nice and quickly, and we can get that done. I definitely want to start thinking about where I want to put my school, because I envision it having like a nice block we can put it on. If I look here, if I put it here, it is 6 units over 6 units. It's like that, and then I can put once I get landscaping, I can put pathways around it. And that just helps with the zoning so that it doesn't get like over how do I say this? Basically, it doesn't, you don't have these really tiny houses in a 1x1, right, 1x4. And we were Worthy Village. Just unlocked a tile. We unlocked district policies, another loan, fire department, police department, and some policies as well. I'm gonna pause the game once again. Now that we unlock these, we don't have any demand at the moment, but we do have commercial buildings building up, and I do not want them to have uneducated workers. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and plop my school right here. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Or think about this. I could. Nope. There we go. We're gonna get a school in really quickly. Let it go with that right off the start, and then we're gonna check out these healthcare and everything. I'm gonna let that go, and I do kind of want to get a new tile. We haven't built up here yet. We haven't even built up here. I'm gonna go with this one because, yeah. Because then what I can do is I can kind of expand my industry down, and I can expand my city this way. And that just gives me more room, because I'm running into this lake, and at the moment, I'm not looking at doing any curves. I definitely don't have keys I can put here. Or you even have landscaping opportunity, which I do need to give each 1,200. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and outline this area right here and right over here. And I want to make sure we're gonna have commercial along the highway. And then I'm just gonna really fill it up kind of like this. And then I'm gonna fill it up with industry, because we do have an industry growth at the moment. And let me just get the water. And over here. Beautiful, just like so. And then I want to expand. I want to expand this. Hold on, let's pause real quick. I want to move all this to here. Right? If I move it here, here. Actually, not here. I'm leaning more towards doing it over here. Yeah, bring another road out. Have it there. At some point, make the highway all the way across. Is what I want to do. Okay. Beautiful. Now, really quickly, as the residential land is so big, I'm not gonna worry. Since this stuff is, I'm just not gonna worry about that, and that's gonna stay. Really, what I want to do is I want to make all of this residential And something I have to keep in mind is our money and population will drop. No, population will not. Money might drop for a second, but I will need to get a health clinic, and I want to put one about maybe here. Actually, right here, because what I can do is this: they're gonna get sick. People are gonna grow, build their house, and then they're gonna get sick. I know, but it's just gonna be a hassle as they're growing in. They're gonna need to go to the clinic, get their health care all, get their health all set up. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have education. We have our educated students. So that means once we hit 1,200, which is just gonna be in about a second, that will help us out. Oh, and there we go. We reached a tiny town. We unlocked some new features for our districts. We unlocked landscaping. This helps a ton. We have policies, and when we have roads and paths. And here's our key, or quay. Someone tell me how I pronounce that. Is it key for 1 or 2 for quay? And we unlocked some parks, public library, a high school. Alrighty, well done, well done, well done. Okay. So we are having our elementary is going up. Uneducated is getting to educated people. They're starting to graduate. No. Okay. So I'm gonna hold off on this. I want to see when the crime and stuff gets in, because then I'll add a police station and same with the fire station. Landscaping, really quickly, let me show you what I was talking about earlier. Boom, boom, boom. Notice how the zoning now will not have a 1x1 here. Boom. Like, that is totally worth it. And actually, I wanted to do it with this too. So I'm going to take a dirt path. Boom. It looks awful. It looks awful, but it is going to be good. Okay. Let's go ahead and run the game. We have an industry starting to develop. So I want to expand this. I want to expand this whole area, actually. 10. I'm gonna go 20 units. Connect, connect, connect. And then I want to connect, of course, connect these. As of the moment, we do not have any more roads, so we need to get to 4,200. Okay. And then I might... What did I do over here? Okay, I haven't okay, hold on. There's crime. I knew it. I knew it. I knew crime would be coming up. I am going to put the crime there. There we go. And we also have a fire. $12,000. That basically... So they're all right there. They can all supply. That is good. We're gonna work on that. Really quickly. Let me drop these pipes down into here before I lose money. Looking on water. Oh, that's amazing how it's supplying itself. And actually, what I can do for power, oh, well, that's connected. It's giving me a few. And I'm surprised this just is like producing but needs it. Okay. Alright. That's good. Roads, I'm gonna go ahead and do something like this. Up and up. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've done... No, I haven't expanded over here. Okay, industry is creeping in. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to happen. And commercials creeping in. That's also something I wanted to happen. And of course, residential is always creeping. once again, something I wanted to happen. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these edges up. And I might... No, I don't want to do anything here, definitely. Oh, this intersection might be... Yeah. Definitely gonna need to upgrade this to an avenue, just in both of these. Definitely, just in case. I want to de-zone there. I don't want anything there. Just in case, there is 3 places there. There's a police, a fire station, and a medical clinic. And wow, so far, ladies and gentlemen, our city is doing pretty darn well. We're sitting on about $14,000. 1,600 people in the city, and we've got power, we've got garbage, we've got all our utilities at the moment, and we are going to be adding stuff in the near future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode. If you did, I hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like button. If you did, comment down below what was your favorite part of the video, and if you learned anything. And the series is definitely going to continue. This is part 1, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.